let's talk about that 2D display on the Minelab Manticore, and that is this box down here. And that's a brand new feature on this machine. I don't think any other brand has it yet. And it's a way of combining the numbers of conductivity with a graph. And I tried it out in the forest, and man, I'm in love with that. So what do we got here? Here, well, I'm indoors now, so the signals will be all over the place, as you can see when I move the coil a little bit. Lots of metal in the floor, and the leg of the tripod is here, and all of that. But here we have the conductivity, and that's usually the beep that you hear from your machine. It goes from 0 to 100 here, and the higher the number, the more conductive the metal is. So a silver coin would be maybe 80 or 90 or something. And that's as a number, but on the chart here, it's this horizontal line in the middle. So a big silver coin would plot up here as a dark dot. Let's see if I move. Something like that, perhaps. And now there would be two targets, one here and one there. One, if I would be in the field, of course, this would be high conductive and this would be medium conductive. And a small hammered silver coin should be somewhere on the line down here. But we also got the vertical axis up and down. And not only is an object conductive, it's also ferrous, which means it contains more iron, more rust, more of that weird stuff that makes the deep rumbling sound on your detector, usually. And so if something is up here, you see it's conductive, but if it's up here, then it's very ferrous. The further you stray from the middle here, the more ferrous an object is. And it works both up and down. So let's move around a little bit. What do I got? Let's see here, for example, that would be a nail, if only that target would show up. Now I have something other than iron there. So that's pretty cool, and these bars and the gray area is the discrimination area. So if something would plot up there, it would not make a sound, and that I can of course turn off from here. Now it would make a sound, now it wouldn't, but I have all the sounds muted now on the machine. And the reason why we have this weird staircase box here is that some iron objects, some bottle caps and so are very complex. They contain a mix of metals and they would plot up as a shape down here typically, while a nail or whatever would show up here. So that's pretty much how you can visualize the number as a graph, and sometimes you get a shape as well instead of let's see if I move it around, you get a shape like that. And that would mean that the orientation is a little bit weird, the shape, or something is going on there. Like maybe a big horseshoe would make a big circle or a shape up here because it's iron, but it's lots of rust around it, and the roundness of it makes weird things with the conductivity. So this graph here is a really good way of showing which objects are worth digging and which objects are not worth digging. And everything here is adjustable. All the ferrous limits, you can lower and higher them and put discriminations. You can, for example, delete that part there, that conductivity if you want. And that I will do in the next video. So if you like to hang around and see how I tweak the discrimination patterns and the ferrous limits, then there's another video for that, and also a lot of more instructional videos about the Manticore. But thank you guys for watching, and best of luck out there in the wild.